Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be comparing two facial self-tanners. It is the Saltyface Tanning Moisturizer Gradual Self-Tan for the face and the Bondi Sands Gradual Tan Face Lotion. So super excited to be seeing how they're similar, how they're different, seeing how they compare when I put them on, and then letting you know which one I think is more worth it. So before we get started, please make sure to give this a thumbs up for me and please subscribe to the channel, you guys. Do not miss out on 3 videos a week. Please make sure that you're subscribed. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Since now everything is out in the open and pretty much everyone knows that I'm having a baby, I am going through the symptoms in the first trimester. Like, I am just nauseous all the time. I'm exhausted all the time, and today has just been, this whole week actually has been one of those weeks, but especially today, where I have just no energy. Like, all I want to do is sleep. I just feel completely drained. So it is my self-tanner day. I still have self-tanner on from last week, so I honestly just decided I'm not putting self-tanner on my body. I'm just tired. I need to rest, which is so unlike me. Like, I will put self-tanner on no matter what every single week. So this is just, I'm tired. That's how I know I'm tired. But I still wanted to film a video for you guys, and I thought this one would be fun because I filmed a review of the Bondi Sands self-tanner last week and I didn't really like it. I thought I didn't really get any color from it, and I thought it wasn't so worth it. And then I was thinking about video ideas for today or this week, whatever, and I was like, what can I record? I was thinking about this, and I was like, maybe I judged it too soon since it is a gradual tan. Maybe I just couldn't tell there was color on my face, but there was, I don't know. So I wanted to compare it to another gradual tan to see if it actually does give me color, or to see if I was right in all of my thinking last week of like, no, this isn't worth it. It didn't do anything for me. So I'm comparing these two. Like, I feel like the Saltyface self-tanner is definitely a gradual color that you get, but I just love the feel of it. The Bondi Sands, I just felt like it didn't do anything for me, so I really want to see if it did, and my eyes were deceiving me. So I guess that's where we're at. Either way, it's going to be a fun one. They're similar in a lot of ways, they're different in a lot of ways, so we're going to go through all of that. I have them both pulled up just to touch on a few details, and then we're going to test these out. The first one I have pulled up is Saltyface. It's, again, the tanning moisturizer. It goes for $48, so it's definitely a little bit more up there in price. And it's 0.135 ounces. So you get more than the standard 1 ounce size. And then it says, a tan as effortless as a day at the beach. Inspired by our tanning water, the tanning moisturizer is intentionally designed to be used as part of daily skincare routines. Use the tanning moisturizer in place of your daily moisturizer in the morning or evening as often as required to achieve your desired depth of tan. Tanning moisturizer comes in one universal shade that develops gradually. The depth of the tan is fully customizable based on how often it's applied. Formulated for all skin types. And then it's vegan, cruelty-free, non-clogging, certified Saltyface clean, safe for all skin types. Blah blah blah. It sounds amazing. And then the Bondi Sands, it's the gradual or everyday gradual tanning milk face lotion. It goes for $16. This is 1.69 ounces, so you get a little bit more in the Bondi Sands than you do in Saltyface, and Bondi Sands is a lot less expensive. $16 versus $48 is a leap, to say the least. And then some of the highlights here, it's also cruelty-free, it's also vegan. Experience the perfect blend of daily hydration and glowing skin with Bondi Sands Everyday Gradual Tanning Milk Face Lotion. This all-in-one lotion has been enriched with shea butter to deeply hydrate the skin, as well as low-level tanning actives to develop into a gradual tan. Dermatologically tested, suitable for sensitive skin types, non-comedogenic, won't clog pores. So I like that they're similar in that way of non-clogging, good for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free, like all the good things. And I love that they both emphasize like the hydration part too. So They both sound really good in many ways, but obviously we're gonna see how they look. In terms of packaging, I think both are pretty cute with packaging. The Saltyface looks more luxurious in my opinion. Like, it just looks more like fancy, expensive. Like, I want to keep this on my vanity. Bondi Sands, I do really like the packaging, but it's just a little bit more like, whatever. I love the pump on the Bondi Sands though. Like, I feel like this is such a nice pump. It's such a clean way of using it. I also really love the pump on Saltyface, but it does remind me of a foundation. Like, I feel like I'm putting makeup on when I look at this, so it's a little strange. But yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick the packaging of one, I think Saltyface is cuter, so it's just drawing my eye in more, but both look really cute. All that's left to do is apply now, so I'm gonna do Saltyface on my left, Bondi Sands on my right, and then we'll talk initial details after, so let's get started. Okay guys, I am back. Here is the look of both. Obviously they look the same because there's no color just yet. We have to let it develop. So obviously I'm gonna let that do its thing overnight, but just initial thoughts that I noticed. With Saltyface, the pump itself, when you squeeze out the product, less comes out than with the Bondi Sands. I feel like with this one, you get a lot more product squeezed out when you're pumping. So just be mindful of how much you push out of here, but it is like you can control it. So that is nice. Second thing I noticed was the smell of both. I felt like both of them had like a very, very, very subtle smell. Saltyface smelled a lot better than Bondi Sands. Neither of them was terrible. Like, for both of these, every time I've worn Saltyface and when I wore Bondi Sands, I do not notice a smell throughout the night. Like, nothing bothers me, but I just noticed it initially and I think Saltyface smells better. Next thing was the feeling of both. I love the feeling of both of these. I think, and I said this in my video about Bondi Sands, it is so hydrating. It's like a little bit on the thicker side, but it's so hydrating. It feels so good on the skin. Like, it like melted right in. It blended in so easily and it just feels like my skin is being so like well taken care of. I absolutely love the feeling of it. Same goes for Saltyface. Saltyface is nowhere near as thick as the Bondi Sands one is, but Saltyface literally feels like silk on your face. I don't even know how to explain it. It just has the best feeling in the world. Like, even right now touching it, my skin feels like perfect. I just can't explain it. It feels so, so good. So I have to say, feeling wise, the Saltyface is a little bit thinner. It's not as thick, but it's still very hydrating and it just feels so amazing on my skin. So I'm gonna have to say Saltyface there. And then obviously I can't really speak to much else right now because I haven't seen any results. So I'm just gonna let this develop overnight, do its thing, and then we'll see how the colors are looking tomorrow and I'll let you know which one I think is more worth it. Like I said, I know I feel a certain way about Bondi Sands already, but I'm excited to see what they look like next to each other in terms of color tomorrow, because who knows, I may be surprised. So I'm looking forward to the results, but stay tuned for tomorrow so I can show you what they're looking like and let you know which one is my fave. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, I'm back. It's the next day and here are both sides. I definitely did notice a difference as soon as I woke up this morning. I think the Saltyface is a little bit darker on my left side than the Bondi Sands is on my right. I feel like Bondi Sands, again, didn't really do much of anything, so whatever I said in my original review video, I've confirmed to myself. And then the Saltyface, I am actually surprised at how similar they are. Like, the Saltyface one isn't like too much darker than the Bondi Sands, but it is still darker than this one. So I think overall, based off of what I had said last night about both self-tanners, like my likes and dislikes, and then what I'm seeing today, I definitely would go for the Saltyface. I think it just feels so good on the face. It has a nice subtle smell. It's hydrating and you do get like that subtle gradual tan versus with Bondi Sands, you don't really get much of anything and it's just not very memorable to me. So I'm definitely gonna say Saltyface is the winner. But that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys see something that I don't, if you're thinking something different. Give me your thoughts. Otherwise, give the video a huge thumbs up for me and please subscribe to the channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.